Alright, back again, Luke here. And as you can see in front of you, today we've got out the old PlayStation, and I figured we could put in this game here. Spyro and Sparks. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Well, this is one of my favorite little platformers here for the old PlayStation, and figured we could do some gameplay on it today. I haven't put a video up on this, so this will be the first time here. But this is a really cool one. Someone who really enjoyed Spyro the Dragon when it first came out for the PlayStation, and when I came across this one for a really good price, I figured I'd pick it up, and I kind of got drawn into it. Now this is one that I still haven't completed until the end, but I've gotten somewhat, maybe halfway through it, so I figured we'll take a look at that for today. But it's really quirky, got a lot of funny animation to it. Some good voice acting. And there's our intro. So we'll go ahead and hit the old start button. It's just checking for the old memory card. And you can see my progress here. So I guess maybe it's not halfway, not quite yet. But you can see here, 39%. We'll go ahead and jump in it. This has got a pretty cool little storyline behind it, and it has several different worlds that you can go and travel throughout. So you just, once you clear each stage, then you can go on to the next one, but each world has a lot of different stages in it, so it really does have a lot of replay value to it. It's got some really quirky stuff here too. You can see each stage has kind of got its own logo or its own name above the portal here. And this is the float boat stage. Each stage, once you clear it, will have like an item in front of it if you did get the item. If you cleared it with the item, there's like a special item that you can get in each stage that you need in order to clear the game. So, but really nice kind of open 3D world environment here. One thing that the game does suffer from a little bit is the camera angles. You have to press L1 or R1 to change the camera angles here. But as you can see, in each stage there are different orbs, and in order to get these orbs you have to complete little side missions or side quests, which is kind of fun. And once you get all of those, then you can open up different areas or different worlds. You'll see that there's a little gem there, or a little bomb that was from clearing the stage and getting the magic item. But I guess we could probably just go into one of these stages here that's already been cleared, just to let you guys see. This one is another one, so I can't remember what this one was. Once you go into the stage here, you'll be able to collect different coins or different gems. The gems will be used to get power-ups. There's a guy who sells power-ups. This one is the bonus round. Let's clear out of this one. This one is quite challenging. The bonus round, basically you have to clear everything. You have to get all of the different points in the game, in the round, in order to finish it completely, which I was able to do, but it took some time. As I was saying here, there's a guy usually standing out in front of each one of the stages somewhere, and you'll pay him some coins in order to get an item or a special ability, like the ability to swim or the ability to climb walls or things like that. Let's say different buttons here. By pressing the square button you can dash and dodge. By pressing the X button you can jump, and by pressing the circle button here you can shoot your fire, which is kind of good. You'll notice a little kind of dragonfly next to you, and this dragonfly is one that is your life meter basically. Once you get hit, you'll be able to see that the stream behind the dragonfly will change into a different color, like a purple color, and you get like 2 or 3 hits and then you're dead. So moving on to the other part of the world here. This little fairy here will save your progress. It's kind of like a save point, but it won't save it like if you turn the power off. It won't save it. It's until you clear the game and you actually get into the save mode. But let's see here. We'll go into a stage just so you guys can take a look at it. And throughout the stage you'll get all these gems, and like I said, the man who's selling different things like level ups or different power ups will ask you for a few different kinds of gems. But
Oh, Dragonani, ちょっと手を貸してくれねえすか? 木彫りの木像を作っていたらなぜだか知らねえけど動き出しちまって困ったっすよ。木像を片付けてくれさえすりゃ若い衆が扉を開けてくれるっすけどね。
So it's got all these great little speaking parts in it. And it'll usually tell you how big the challenges are in the stage, because it has different challenges for each stage. In this stage here, you have all of these wooden creatures that have come to life for some reason. And when you destroy all of them, you'll wind up being able to open the next door, or the guy will open the next door. You'll notice your dragonfly here will eat these different insects and whatnot on the ground throughout the game. So if you ever do get hit, you can just use your fire here, and it'll turn into a butterfly, and then he'll go ahead and bite it. You'll notice as well that by eating enough of them, you'll get a free guy. So here's the next stage here. You can also fly by jumping once and then pressing and holding the X button. And there are a lot of places where you have to fly. By pressing the square button up front, you can kind of dash into these guys, because for some of them you can't kill them just by using your fire breath here. You can see this guy's holding him hostage. And your fire does take a second for it to refill, but yeah, this game is just downright fun. It's just a lot of fun. Really quirky stuff in it. A lot of cool mini games to it, puzzles, and Spyro awesomeness. There's our midway point again. So we gotta get through the second stage here and clear out all these guys, so we can open up the next part. And if you do get hit, like I said, the stream behind the dragonfly will change. Maybe we could do that. Let's try that so you guys can see. So you can see now it's kind of like a purple color, or like a little bit of a rainbow color. So if we find our little guy here, this should help us out a little bit, get us back to... So we're slightly injured. One more will bring us back to full health, but really, really cool game. Got a lot of great music to it, and some challenging platforming going on in different areas. There we go. Back to normal here. You have to wait until this guy comes and unlocks the door. But yeah, it has so many different stages. Like ice stage has one where you kind of do racing stages underwater. It's got puzzles here that you have to solve. Yeah, it's good old Spyro at its best here.
なかなか手際がいいっすね、ドラゴンの兄。もし食いぶちに困ったらいつでも面倒見るっすよ。そりゃそうと、こいつは宮城っす。
It has different dialects and stuff, which is kind of cool. Here's the secret item that you get. So, and like I said, each stage has a secret item, and you need to collect each one of the secret items throughout the stage here. He just basically said, like, if you need any help, we're always there to help you. So this one will just take you out into the front again. And then there's the end of the stage, which is usually located right next to that guy there. Next to the flag you'll have in each stage, there'll be like a little guy standing next to a flag here. And this will be the end of the stage. So you can just jump out, and it'll show you how many coins you got. And
スパークスの言う通りだわ。ほら見て、また木造が職人さんたちを。なんだ、仲良くなったみたいね。
so it's just really silly and fun, you know. It's like, oh no, the log creature is coming back to hurt him, and then like, oh no, actually, he's become friends with him. So, although the dialogues and stuff are quite cheesy and a bit, silly and whatnot, the game does have its challenging parts as far as like flying and jumping and platforming goes. Some of these places here where you have to fly and dash, there are two different kinds of, well, there's a couple of different kinds here of jumps and dashes. So you have to do like a running dash, like run, jump, and then fly. The longer ones here that require more, you have to like run, jump, fly, and just before you get there you have to press triangle, which will kind of shoot you up into the air just a second so you can make the jump like there. Because if you don't press the triangle at the end there, you'll fall and die. And there are some parts in stages where you actually have to do it, and it'll tell you like if you don't do it, you won't make it. So like here as well. And then there's different places that you'll wind up going and getting extra coins or finding secret events and things like that. This one too, I can't remember where this one was. This one might be the other castle. Yeah, this is the Autumn Castle. But like I said, there are different kinds of castles in the game, and it's got just got like tons of replay value to it. See, I've only gotten one of the 4 in here. You can climb up walls by pressing jump and then up on the D-pad, or you can use the analog sticks on this game as well, which is kind of cool. And you do have to do some backtracking in the game in order to get to the different parts, or to get through the different parts here. Like this, there are some stages in the beginning of the game where they have ladders, but you can't climb them until you're a little bit further in the game. But yeah, this is the part where you can see this is autosave to it. So, and then once it autosaves,
ここは暑い砂漠のホットハタビアン。体鍛えるにはもってこいだね。ほら、この子たちもかくれんぼして鍛えてるぜ。
ハンターの言うことどうも信用できないな。できないできない。だよね、スパークス。
そんなこと言うなよ。まさかこんな子供たちがリプトーと関係あるわけないだろう。
So this is an area that I haven't come into yet. It's a desert area.
こんにちは、スパイロ。これだね、内緒だけどね、ハイテルお兄ちゃんと一緒にね、この国に破壊工作に来たの。でもね、お兄ちゃん捕まっちゃったの。お兄ちゃんと一緒じゃないと破壊工作できないのにね。
So you have to help her older brother.
So,
like at the beginning of each stage, if you are able to help out the characters here, they'll give you the secret item or the special item. In this stage here, we got to help out our older brother here. But it does have some really cool, kind of funny voice acting, some interesting parts to it. Like I said, this is one that I haven't gone through yet, so kind of a nice little stage. Some of these stages will take anywhere from like 15, 20 minutes. I mean, it could be even longer. It depends on how much time you decide to spend in the stage, how much you actually want to get in the stage here. And if you want to try and collect everything, then it does take more time. I didn't know I could, I had to kill the, whoa, crazy animal. kill the camels too. And you'll notice there's up in the top right corner, there'll be like a thing that says like how many enemies you've killed. And that's important in order to open certain areas or in order to clear a stage or whatnot. I can't get up there, that one's a little bit too high. But yeah, you really have to be careful with the camera angle because it'll mess you up for sure. Here's a place where you have to kind of dash in order to change the light or to change something, have something happen. There's one in some stages, or there's multiple ones in other stages. So right here. And with a lot of these things, you have to dash in order to get them. See, camera angle here is going kind of crazy. Just trying to make it so I can see here a little bit better. But yeah, this shouldn't be one of those games that costs you an arm and a leg, but it is one of those games that will provide you with a lot of fun. For sure, especially if you're into platformers. If you're not a platformer kind of person, I can totally understand that. Up here you'll see that there's a glass diamond shape, and what that is in the stage you have to get a certain number of enemies. You'll notice at the top there was, in the top right corner, as soon as I killed an enemy, there was a number that came up, and once you clear enough or kill enough of these enemies, I needed to do a special jump, then it will unlock a certain area, certain like special ability that you can use in the stage only. And usually with that special ability, you can break those diamond-shaped cases there. It is timed, so you can only use it for a limited time, but it's pretty cool. I don't think that you can just ram those. I think it does require that you have the special ability. Yeah. Nonetheless, here, let me see. There's another one of the doors that we can open. But yeah, I just want to share a little bit of a look at Spyro and Sparks here for the old PlayStation. And yeah, it's a wonderful platformer. A lot of fun, really easy to get into. And there are some parts where you kind of go crazy. Like, oh my gosh, am I backtracking? Am I going forward? Whatnot. But I think that also adds to the game here and adds to the challenge of the game. Because it really requires a bit of memory in some stages in order to get through it. I can't, probably have to hit the trees, maybe. There we go. Whoa. Is there enough time to... I don't think there's enough time to do it. Nope. Maybe not. Okay, I'll have to think of something else. Maybe later. Oh, here's a guy who hit you. This is one of your friends here, and he'll tell you what to do.
やあ、スパイロー。ここ暑いね。動物園の猿たちもこの暑さでおかしくなっちゃったらしくてさ、ここら辺に逃げ出してきたらしいんだ。ほら、あの木の上。捕まえるように言われたんだけど、一人じゃココナッツぶつけられて大変なんだよ。捕まえるのを手伝ってくんないかい？
So basically, the hot summer heat has caused the monkeys to go crazy, and he can't get him back by himself, so he's asking you to help out. And You can choose here, yeah, I'll help out, or yeah, no. So.
イエーイ、さすがドラゴン、親切だね。じゃあオイラがココナッツをぶつけられる前に木に体当たりしておくれよ。落ちてくる猿はオイラがゲッチュするからさ。じゃあついてきな。
Alright, so yeah, it was basically the same thing that I was doing before, but he'll come with you, and you have to not get hit, and then like so. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys got a little bit of enjoyment from the video, and just want to share a little bit of a look at Spyro and Sparks, but that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Said don't get hit, but here I am getting hit. Come on! Couple more. One more. And he'll give you an orb.
よほー、やるじゃんスパイロー。あ、これあげるよ。猿が隠し持ってたんだぜ。
So the monkeys were hiding this, and then he'll give you an orb. So this is where you get your orbs in the game. Yay! And there's a mini save point. Sometimes you can do multiple ones. It depends on the stage. Sometimes one character will have multiple events that you can do, but yeah. I'll leave it here, and I'll try and get some more videos together and put those up as soon as I can. So thanks again, guys, and see you again here soon.